Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. AlexAlKazzaz here, a.k.a. the Bear of Texas, a.k.a. the vlogging Lone Star Bear. Well, as of now, I am headed down towards San Diego, California. My plan, of course, is to visit the USS Midway, and I'm hoping to actually do a San Diego Bay cruise. Sorry about that. My phone alarm actually just went off. I actually woke up earlier than I expected. It's about 7:30 a.m. here in the San Fernando Valley in the Los Angeles area. Headed down to San Diego. The last 2 days, actually, I took a little bit of, well, I wouldn't say I sacrificed 2 days of my vacation. I compromised 2 days of my vacation. Why? Because I felt that it was necessary. You see, I'm staying at a house of a good friend of mine. And I've stayed at his house before every time I've been out here in Los Angeles. He has taken very good care of me. He and his wife have taken very good care of me. They have given me some gifts. They have fed me. And you know what? They've taken so good care of me. I felt like, you know what? These 2 days, I'm going to help them out because they needed help with a few things. They needed some favors. And I was just absolutely happy to oblige. So, I'm so proud of myself for that. It feels so good because it's part of my goal, as you see on my Twitter, on my pinned post, to stop being the old me, like stop being selfish, self-centered. You know, it's about me really trying to be the human that I want to be now. Like, stick to my true Christian morals of, you know, taking care of those that have taken care of me, taking care of those that have loved me and that I've loved them. So now I'm back to having fun. I will fly back in a couple of days. I will definitely be suffering from post-vacation depression, but that's, you know, that's unfortunately, that's just how life goes. But I'm working on building this channel and, you know, continue to work on my podcasts. But, you know, for those of you that have actually been with me so far, I really appreciate y'all. And, well, it's really been a unique experience, but so far my work really hasn't gotten any views. But look, you know, I'm just getting started. I get it, my audio is not the best, my shots are not the best, you know, but you know what, I'm just getting my feet wet and testing the water. So, ladies and gentlemen, headed down to San Diego. I've got about well, I'm about 150 miles away. I imagine that's about that's probably about two and a half hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is an update on my road trip down to San Diego. Well, first of all, I got to tell you, the traffic in Los Angeles and into Orange County is just absolutely driving me crazy. I mean, it's not like it's standstill traffic. It's not like you're stuck forever, but I swear, like, you're stuck and slowing down for a little bit, and then you briefly are in open space, and then once again, there's another freaking traffic jam. But then again, it's Los Angeles, right? I mean, y'all, I always say to myself, well, if I think the traffic in Los Angeles is bad, hey, I'm from Texas. The traffic in Houston is bad, and the traffic in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, well, It's not as bad as Houston, but the Dallas-Fort Worth traffic will also kind of drive you insane at times. So I'm actually pretty close to Oceanside. I'm actually sitting right here at a stop, at a viewpoint, taking a little bit of fresh air. Got the Pacific Ocean right behind me. And, you know, as I get closer to Oceanside, of course, my little brother actually moved from Oceanside just recently. My brother just got done serving 4 years with the United States Marine Corps, and my brother was stationed at Camp Pendleton. And 2 years ago, when I was here in California, I actually had dinner with my brother at Oceanside, so that was a pleasant experience. But I'm really enjoying the California weather. This trip overall has been an absolute blessing. You know, and if you follow me on Instagram, the Bear of Texas, well, I did post a picture of, of course, another picture of the Hollywood sign, and I said that every now and then I got to go out and enjoy and live life, and this trip has just reminded me of just how important it is. But, I put everything aside. I just go to California to have fun, and it's fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So, onward to San Diego. There it is, San Diego. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the USS Midway. I'm getting ready to hop on board. Well, I have arrived at San Diego. I'm standing right behind the USS Midway. I'm about to go in. Let's do this. gentlemen, we are in. Hello? Just kidding. These guys are at work, serving their country. I gotta be careful. You see these right here? Look at that. Gotta watch your step. Gotta watch your head. Oh boy. Squadrons of the USS Midway, 1945, 1991. Oh, ouch. Look at that. Just backed into that. That hurt. Squadron Command's Officers' Staterooms. Take a moment to read all this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Even got a sink with a razor. Look at that. Some deodorant. Ah, believe me, they need it. Let's put it back for a while. Training Department Storage. Well, can't go in there apparently. Calendar from July 1991.
Here on the Midway, we have fighter attack squadron, helicopter squadron, electronic warfare, and airborne early warning squadron. And each of those
Flight gear storage room. Yep. HS-12 parachute loft. Yep.
They're about 4.5 acres of flight deck. Okay. This is a World War II designed and built aircraft carrier, but modernized over years. And so four acres of flight deck. Now, this is steam driven. How's the last combat mission the ship went on was in the Persian Gulf. This was the lead aircraft carrier out of 4 aircraft carriers. Right. And
Tell you what, I'd be miserable having to sleep in one of these bunks. Look at this. I'd be miserable, and I mean absolutely miserable. Yeah, no doubt about it, I'd be miserable. I want to take another look. So this is basically a very small convenience store. I mean, here's the, well, I don't know if menu is the right way to call it. Look at that. Get some snacks. You can even get some VHS tapes. Look at that. So this is basically the USS Midway's version of Blockbuster, if you will. Except this is a convenience store as well, because again, you got toiletries and everything. Bacon, we got scrambled eggs, we got hash browns, corned beef hash. appears that here the same food is available from where we started, and here in the well, in Chow Hall, I guess I should say. Look at all that dirty, stinky laundry. Yeah. Got the deep fryer. I got some ovens. Look at that.
I need to make a machine.
Oh, these ovens. Look at that. Look at that, to slice the ham and the turkey. Look at that. Yeah, I'm familiar with these machines.
Take a look.
It took 3 weeks for a sailor to get a letter. That's what that says. have wrapped it up. I have wrapped up my visit to the USS Midway. I was here 3 years ago. I was here 2 years ago. I'm here again. As always, the previous 2 times, this was a very, very fun visit. Now I'm not sure exactly what's next. I notice you can't really see my face because of the shade and everything, but I'm not sure what's next. We'll see what happens. So, let's keep at it.
You are looking for something to drink or eat, behind our bar on our mid deck we've got Dennis, rock star bartender master mix, or vaping, not even in the bathrooms. And before we continue with the safety, we'll talk about the Army Bird class guided missile destroyer passengers on the right. Now this is known as a small boy. It's 505 feet long. We'll see a lot of these on the other side of the bridge where 1/6 of our Navy Pacific Fleet is. But it's fun to see them underway, but we'll see a lot more of them at the docks. House nuclear powered generators. That allows them to go 25 years before they need a refit and refuel. So just imagine not taking your car to the gas station or to the auto mechanic for 25 years. And the ships are 1,092 feet long, which means they're almost as long. All right, destroyer threw me off. We did not finish safety. So let's see. You know where the system. Now the dock to our right is the ferry landing, and the ferry will pick you up where we picked you up every hour on the hour. And her sister ship,
That's Petco Park over there,
Silver
y'all.
Gate, will pick you up at the convention. Now, if you look under the bridge as we pass this way, and also when we come back, you can see between the pillars the shape of a large bell. Now, this is a little architectural bling. These are our Spanish bells, an homage to the missions of San Diego or California, down our California coastline. So these are our bridge bells. And then we're going to give everybody a 4-second reprieve from the sun. As we cross beneath the bridge, we bring you 4 seconds of shade. Stretches on the Silver Strand at State Beach, and the public can often view these exercises. It offers a glimpse into the demanding process that forges our elite naval operators. NAV Coronado Island, one of our islands are islands, but you can see some true islands out on the distance on the other side of the Strand. Those are Los Coronados in Mexican waters. Those are real islands. You cannot drive to those. You can swim out there for a snack if you're a sea lion, but Tijuana. So the land out there, kind of to the right, distance is Tijuana, Mexico. The singular mast there is a Whidbey Island class landing platform dock. Next to that is San Antonio class. We've got a couple of cruisers like we saw, destroyers like we saw earlier. And then the two ships on the left side of Pier 10 are designed for transporting and launching the landing craft air cushions, or LCACs. Now they can hold 4 of those, as well as the B-22 Osprey, like the one we just saw up in the air. 609 feet long and will go over 20 knots. $200 million to refurbish this. Spiral staircase inside, Art Deco, art, 18 next to that, 23. We'll see rows and rows of those in a little while on our tour here.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm filming right now is Tijuana, Mexico. Yep, that's Tijuana.
I have wrapped it up for now. I just got done doing a 2-hour cruise in north of south of San Diego Bay. So today was very, very productive. Made the drive down from Los Angeles, boarded the USS Midway, toured it, took a cruise in the San Diego Bay. It's been fun. It appears that things are over in San Diego, but the journey continues. Next